Hey guys, thanks for joining my channel today. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we are going to do some quick organization and quick cleaning. This drawer is always messy with cleaning products, dishwasher tablets, just literally all kinds of things that I think I might need while I'm around the sink, but I just have thrown them in here haphazardly, and it was time for me to organize them how they go. So the way I'm going to do this and the way I do everything I organize is you have 3 piles. 1 pile for trash, 1 pile to donate, and 1 pile to keep. I didn't donate anything in this bag or in this drawer because there wasn't really anything to donate. So I just did 2 piles, 1 trash and 1 keep. I took out everything out of it and used my little vacuum to clean up the drawer. Now this is my second tip here. Always use a vacuum or a small broom with a little dustpan to get out all the crumbs before you use a wet rag to wipe the drawer down, and this will just help you get everything out of there and not be moving dust and dirt and whatever else is down there all around. I just used an all-purpose spray and then a wet rag to wipe out the cabinet, and it did have something in there. I don't know what that was. Something wet that dried brown. I don't know. But I just wiped it out, and then these little things that I'm putting down now, they used to be clear, and I had used them to line my kitchen sink so that nothing would scratch the kitchen sink. But then I washed something that had spaghetti sauce, and the spaghetti sauce dyed an ugly color. So I don't really use them anymore, and they didn't really do anything. So I had them stored under the sink, but I thought these would be good for a drawer liner so that drawer doesn't get scratched. And so then I used this basket that was here already, and I'm just corralling the extra little things like little dish brushes and some sink stoppers. And that brings me to another tip when I organize is you don't have to have a pretty basket or a basket that matches every other basket you have in your kitchen. You just need some type of basket to corral like things to keep them stored where you need them most. Before I organized this drawer, I had really no clue what all was in here, and when you take everything out, you then get an inventory of what you have, which brings me to my next hack. Group your like things together. So on one side, I'm going to put my dish soap, my jet dry. I have multiple hand soaps and multiple jet dries because I just kept buying them because I didn't know how many I had or where they were. I had to put the taller bottles on the right side so that they would fit underneath the drain. So I put the short items on the left side. I had 2 boxes of Cascade. Neither box was full and neither was empty. There was about the same amount in both boxes. So I just poured them all into one box and combined them. And that brings me to another hack. You don't have to go buy a special thing to decant every single thing. Like if you just want to put all of your dishwasher tablets into one dishwasher box, that's fine. You know where they're at, you know how many you have. Just try to combine things and keep them concise. You don't need to store a bunch of extra stuff. It only took me about 10 minutes to clean this drawer out from start to finish. And I put the dishwasher parts that I don't use, I put them in my cleaning closet so that if I ever decide to do them again, I'll know where they're at. needed to straighten up my kitchen and start putting some other things up that we had gotten from Costco that we left out. I still don't really know where to put all these drinks in this big pack of toilet paper. Another cleaning hack that I used on the rig is to try to keep my dishes done. I just have been trying to keep up with it. So I will load the dishwasher and just kind of load it throughout the day so that it doesn't get so overwhelming that I don't want to do it at all. And even whatever's in there at night, I'll go ahead and run a load of dishes. And then I'll go ahead and try to empty them in the morning. And then I just repeat that process. So if you don't let them get out of control or build up too much in your head, you can kind of stay on top of the dishes. Another kitchen hack that I talk about a lot is going ahead and putting the lids on your Tupperware before you store them so that there's no stacks of lids and there's no stacks of bottoms of Tupperwares. Now, the only one I do this, I break the rule on, is the little like meal prep storage containers, because we have so many of them. They don't last very long. So that's what I pack the kids' lunch in, because if they crack or if they throw them away, it's no big deal because they're so inexpensive and they're you kind of expect them to break after a few times. But this hack has really taught me that I can keep nice Tupperware. And if I do go ahead and take a little bit of time to match up the lid, you're always going to have a lid for your Tupperware. One thing I like to do to motivate myself to do the dishes or clean the kitchen or do whatever is I'll do something that's kind of nice for myself, kind of like romanticize it. And I know that gets tossed around quite a bit, but if you open your window, if it's nice outside, you can feel the breeze, you can hear your dogs, you can hear traffic, you can hear water. And I like to plug in my little garland that I put up for Thanksgiving. And it just really makes the job seem less like a job. You could store coffee anywhere, but I like to store the coffee close to my coffee maker. I like to store the coffee grinder close to my coffee maker. I was getting kind of tired of opening and closing this big giant bag, and it was ugly sitting out. So I just put coffee beans into a mason jar and put the lid on the mason jar and set it right beside of the coffee maker. So that's another hack. Store the items close to where you use them. They'll be easier to find. It'll cut down on steps. And, when you're trying to look for something, you'll know where it's at. I never was one that kept the dishes done. I just would always have a huge pile of dishes, and I would hate doing them. And then when you do them, you only get like half of them done, and there's always dishes in the sink. But this one hack where you just load them, as you go ahead, get up, empty the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, and then you're never going to have a lot of dishes in the sink. I just said that, and my son just put some dishes in the sink. Another thing I like to do when I'm doing dishes is I like to have a basket that's pretty decent looking beside of the sink. And that is where I keep my dish soap, my scrubbies, and a dish brush. And it just kind of corrals them where I need them, and it lets them drip dry. And I put a plate underneath them to catch all the excess water. A laundry hack that I've been using lately is I only do one person's laundry a day. And so instead of separating darks and lights and towels, I separate my clothes, my husband's clothes, the kids' clothes, and towels, whites. Sounds like a lot, but I have like 3 or 4 baskets in my bathroom, and then I just do one person's laundry from start to finish per day. I've started to try to make my bed every single morning. It doesn't always get done, but I do it the majority of the mornings, or else I want to crawl back in bed and get under my heated blanket and just chill. But when I get up, and even if I don't make it up right away, but when I'm like tempted to come get back in bed, if I make it up, I won't get in bed because the bed took me some time and effort to put it back together. I don't always make it look like show ready, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, oh, let's make the cover tight and let's put our pillows exactly the right way. And it just looks so good. But either way, it's nice to get into the bed after it's made at nighttime. Super nice. In our den, we have a walking pad that's in front of the TV, and it is an eyesore. I'm not going to lie to you. So I've decided I'm just going to roll it into the corner here, and then I'm just not going to look at it because things aren't perfect. They can't be perfect, but I don't really have to look at them or step over them, and that seems to be working. A hack that will easily and instantly make your house feel brighter is easy. Just open your blinds. Let the light in. If it's nice outside, open the windows. I'm a nurse, so I enjoy a good Florence Nightingale where you open the windows and let the fresh air in. Now, if you have kids, this is going to be a hot topic because sometimes I will clean up certain things for my kids and sometimes I will clean up nothing. And it depends on how much other cleaning I have to do. So if you decide what are you going to pick up and what are you going to delegate to the kids to pick up so that you're not getting mad every single time. Because I will get mad. I'll be like, I'm not going to be the only one that puts stuff up and throws trash away. So I just decide each room I go into, I'm not picking that up. That's not my mess. Or I think the kids have had a tough week. The kids have had a tough day at school. So I'm going to put it up. Those are all of my cleaning hacks and my organization hacks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I have put this in here to show you that North Carolina leaves are still showing off. You guys have a great rest of your week.